blues tune I'm gonna try. It's by it's R&B blues. I call it blues, but it came from way back in the day. I say the '60s. Solomon Burke cried in me, and I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Thank you, Anestus. When your baby leaves you all alone, and nobody calls you on the phone, don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like crying? Well, here I am, honey. Come on, cry to me when you're all alone in your lonely room, and there's nothing but the smell of her perfume. Don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like a cry? Come on, cry to me. Whoa, nothing can be sadder than a glass of wine alone. Loneliness is such a waste of time. Oh yeah. You don't ever have to walk alone. You see, come on and take my hand, and baby, won't you walk with me? Oh yeah. When you're waiting for a boat to come in the night, but there's no one. Don't you feel like a crying? Cry to me. Don't you feel like crying? Cry to me. Don't you feel like a cry? Don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like a crying? That's really an oldie from back in this day. Thank you, Jen. Good to see you. Thank you for the $100. I'm first base, so I gotta bear with it. I know you can hear it back there. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with some poetry. This next piece I'm gonna do is entitled, you know how we women always say you guys think with the wrong head. That's what this one is called, Wrong Head. And I hope you enjoy. Hiding secrets. Why? Shameful. Why? She thought, was it all my fault? It happened in such a way that she did not understand that sometimes a man's sexual nature can overwhelm him. She liked him and enjoyed making out with him in play, but didn't expect to be sexually violated that day. She surmised that she gave him too much power when she allowed him to unzip her pants and play with her flower. Coming to her senses, she realized that it was much too early in the game for this play, and when she said no, she expected him her wishes to obey. But instead, he forcibly had with her his way. The enjoyment she felt was now violated. The warmth and sense in one of knowing was now exterminated. She was so hurt and ashamed. How could he do her this way? Now she felt ashamed to face family and friends. Even if they did not know, she felt they could see right through her pain. So she kept to herself, hiding what she felt was a secret and shame. She decided not to let this secret ever be told and hoped he would never tell or ever be so bold. The moral of this sad story is quite evidently read. Men sometimes let themselves be ruled by the wrong head. I hope that wasn't too strong for you. For you guys, okay. Is entitled The Road of Life. This is based on young folk growing up and trying to become adults. And they don't realize a lot of the things that they learn later in life. And I hope you enjoy this one. Here we go. Traveling down the road of life, youthful times are seemingly always hard. Sometimes you don't know which way to turn, selfish thoughts and ideas running through your mind and heart. Life is full of both good and bad times. Sometimes it takes the hard times to make you see life's good as you blindly burst forth into adulthood. Seemingly knowing everything and not knowing much of anything because you haven't lived enough life to truly understand what realistically lies behind a woman or a man. You are full of self, want, not having much thought of what you really need, always full of greed. You need to pull love and charity down from that shelf that you have placed up high and tucked away from self, that with your eyes you do not see very clearly what you should hold in your heart so very dearly, causing you to have tunnel vision, focusing only on yourself, causing unavoidable division between yourself, family, and friends. Hopefully, you will come to a sound realization in the end with what problems you have on the road to men. So as you travel down the twists and turns of life's road, remember that in the end you may have to pay with your precious soul. And that's so true. A lot of kids, young adults, are not here with us, are no longer with us because they did not listen. Think they know everything. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with another piece that I hope you